Okay, so my name is Alexa. I'm originally from Bolton in Lancashire. I came down to the West Midlands in 1987, so a very long time ago. Um, I'm a mum of three. I've got 8 grandchildren, so I'm very busy. I'm a student. I'm studying counselling. So yeah, I'm doing all bits and bobs. Okay, so I volunteer for a charity, a wellbeing charity in West Bromwich called Kaleidoscope Plus Group, KPG. What we do here is we support people with mental health problems. We have counselling service. We have we call it wellbeing. We try and take the stigma out of mental health. It's a lovely charity. It's a nice place to be. So I started volunteering for KPG because I myself was a service user. I suffered a bereavement through suicide, and as a result I was using alcohol to cope. My alcohol became kind of out of control, and I got to a point where I was kind of like fed up of just spending my life in the pub drinking. It was a horrible part of my life. Just about 3 years ago, actually, so it wasn't too long ago, and I went to another charity in Smethwick called Cranston, who supported me with my alcohol drinking and stuff like that. And then they referred me to KPG for the Plus programme. It's all voluntarily, you don't have to come, no one forces you, but it's just about applying yourself to something. It was a 10-week programme about wellbeing, how you deal with stress, what is anxiety, how you deal with anxiety. And it's all very informal, but it was like, I say this all the time, it was like I was driving my car and it was raining really, really heavily, and all of a sudden the windshield wipers came on. Coming to KPG was a proper clearance in my life, and I'm still in the driving seat, I'm still in control of my own life, but the support I received was second to none. Since doing the Plus programme, I realised that it was me holding me back. I had a lot of these self-worth issues, and I would talk myself out of things, and like, why would anyone want me, and this, that and the other. And then I realised that's not quite true. I wasn't being treated like that here. It was my own insecurities that were holding me back. So I decided to apply myself. So then I was asked, did I want to do the mental health first aid course at MF UK with Lisa, a trainer here, and I did that. And then Carol came and saw me and says, would you like to volunteer? And I've been volunteering probably coming up to a year now. It's brilliant. What I do now, I've kind of evolved from making cups of tea and supporting people and stuff like that. I do support people still, but I'm a mentor now. So I mentor other volunteers, and I mentor our service users. I've done work with refugees, super enjoyed that. We have a residential home called Nickel Grange, and we go there and support the residents there. And it doesn't even feel like work. You go there and we play frustration, or we play bingo, and we chat and we talk, and it's just really, really nice. And here at the Sanctuary Hub, we have all kinds of people that support. But yeah, I started here as a service user myself, and that's what I do. I want to give back because it's just changed my life. I didn't set out with a goal, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. It was a slow but successful evolvement of just me applying myself and taking opportunities that were presented to me. So I would really encourage anyone to volunteer, because for me, at a time when I started volunteering, I didn't think I was worthy of anything. But then I realised I had a lot of lived experience. I grew up in care, I was in a domestic violence relationship, I've experienced death by suicide in my family. And alcoholism and stuff like that, and I realised that these were my adversities, but there's a lot of other people out there experiencing the same things, and they really need someone to be relatable. So I would say to someone, don't write yourself off. Whatever you've been through, whatever you've experienced in life, don't write yourself off, because people do need other people they can relate to, and that's super important. And you might not be academically qualified. I wasn't academically qualified. And when you're supporting others and you're volunteering, it isn't necessary. What's important is that people can relate to you and understand you, and not feel like you're just tick boxing and just doing a job. You know, you're there because you truly do. You're congruent, you truly do understand what they're going through, and you know, you can be truly empathetic, and they can feel that you're genuine. So whatever your story, you've always got a path to help someone else, and you will. It's empowering. It empowers you when you know that everything that you thought was terrible about yourself is actually really helpful for someone else, because it will get them out of their dark hole as well.